Shifu, you're here! What a nuisance. Swift yet still. As decreed. Well, there you are. Are you all right? I'm fine. Shifu came just in time. The ethereals couldn't get to me. The airship suddenly lost altitude and crashed. That was terrifying. Thankfully, we fell into a fissure. It would have been really...
Well, I inspected the crashed airship and found evidence of it seems that someone attacked us with a ranged weapon.
An attack with a ranged weapon?
Correct. Just now, I spotted a few figures in the distance. It looked like I wanted to chase after them, but your safety matters more than... So, I searched the fissures around the crash location. Thankfully, I had anticipated trouble, so I brought a copy of Lemnian Hollow's carrot data, which...
As expected of Shifu, but who were those people?
It doesn't matter. Your safety is what's most important. They won't dare approach now that I'm... As for their identity... We'll find out who they are in time. For now, let's find a way out of the hollow and head towards White...
Shifu, was that a Yunquai summit technique you just used?
Indeed. The principles of such techniques are in fact rather simple. Corrupted substances inside the hollow have different biofrequencies. By manipulating their carrot data indicates a nearby fissure leading out of the hollow. Let's locate that first.
Shifu, but this looks like the sea.
Well, given our bell, can you...
Swim? That looks a bit far.
Relax. It's only a last resort. The crash made a lot of noise. I'm sure someone will... Besides, there's a waterway toward Phylum Heights nearby.
Thank goodness. Shifu, over there!
Haya, dosele hambon sao choi modeyaching. Insai, fongwota hang min tapla, buyoya leti bodega.
Shifu, what do you say?
Oh, it's just a local dialect. I contacted your senior earlier.
My senior? Right. And since Wise and I only just became disciples to...
That's right. I have a few other disciples. Since you joined last, but don't stress over it. Just treat them normally. You can also...
Shifu, what are my seniors like?
Patience.
So, this is the place.
Yes. I've contacted my disciple. She's on her way, so...
Sorry to keep you waiting, Shifu. Aha! So you must be the little junior Shifu. Oh wait, you seem kind of familiar. Have we met before? Anyway, let me introduce myself again. I'm Jufufu, and Shifu was being all secretive before. I see now we have quite the You've got nothing to worry about with Senior Fufu around. If anything comes up...
Thank you so much, Senior Fufu. If I...
Ask me anything. Food, entertainment, drink...
Fufu, let's continue the conversation when we've returned to Suibian.
I'm sorry, Shifu. I'll take you to the temple now. Oh, would I show Junior Belle around?
Sure, I'll leave that. Then I'll see you back at Suibian Temple.
Got it. Oh, right. Thank you for helping us.
Young lady, it sounds like you're all from Suibian Temple, yes? It's not my place to take your...
Huh? But it's what we owe you.
I can't take your Denny's. People like me wouldn't be alive if it weren't for you all back then. Anyway, you should go back and rest now. Oh, and make sure you steer clear of the hollow from now on.
All right, we got it. Thank you so much. If you need any help in the future, come find us.
Thank you kindly.
Well, Shifu's gone back to Sui. Come on, Belle. I'll show you around. They're... Junior Belle, this is your first time in Wi-Fi, right?
Yep, this is my first time around these parts.
Thanks. Check this out! Wi-Fi's iconic cable car. Getting around here on foot's a real pain. The So, what did you think? Not bad, huh?
Yeah, the view from up there was really something.
Glad you liked it, Junior Belle. Their tea here has a fresh, delicate flavor. This shop is called Good Goods. They have a bunch of fun stuff, too.
The compensation you promised before. Why hasn't... When are the Denny's coming? I have someone sick at home waiting for medicine.
Enough. Master Damien said the compensation will take time to process. Expect a reply in 2 days.
2 days? It's already taking forever.
Don't push us too far! If you don't give us an explanation for the incident...
Oh? Master Damien promised compensation and he will deliver accordingly. That's his duty but if you refuse to believe Master Damien and insist on causing a scene, don't forget, Porcelumex has access to the best lawyers of Tops, as well as...
3 days. If we don't get an answer in 3 days, we're going...
What were these guys arguing over? I thought there was going something about
Oh, yeah. The captain who rescued us mentioned that. Apparently, there was an accident at the porcelain production site inside Those workers must be involved. I think sounds like that Damien guy's the one in charge around here.
Yeah, you're right. Top subsidiary. It just sounds evil. If a shady company like that gets in my way, I'd give him a good beating. Just like the protagonist from the Demon Vanquishing Tiger. I'll teach...
The Demon Vanquishing Tiger? Oh, I remember that movie.
Wait. Though, I learned later on that she wasn't a tiger Thyran like me. She was actually played by a cat Thyran. But I guess that couldn't be helped. Tiger Thyrans are rare after all.
So Senior Fufu is really a tiger Thyran. When I heard the name Jufufu before, I thought,
What are you trying to say? Did you think I was an orange cat Thyran?
Of course not! Just look at you. But orange cat Thyrans are cute too. Unless Senior Fufu.
Huh? No, that's not what I mean. I mean, orange cats look lazy and they aren't the best fighters. Not saying they're bad or anything. What I'm trying to say is, I don't have anyway, let's stop there with the orange cats and hurry back to Sweep. Up ahead! That's the temple's main gate. Welcome, Junior, to the one and only Swabian Temple! Ying-hoo! Shuyan, the newcomer is here!
Kitty!
Catch it!
Shifu!
Please excuse them. And welcome to Swabian Temple.
Where did it come from?
I'll find a safe place for it, then check with the neighbors to see if anyone knows where it came from. Fufu, since Belle is here, why don't you introduce her to everyone and
No problem.
I'll take care of this little fellow first.
Got it, Shifu.
Right. Let me introduce you. Belle, these are your seniors. Yeishu Ye.
Hey there, I'm Belle. I'm still learning the ropes here, so any guidance and support?
Oh, your reputation precedes you. So this...
Very good. You look full of energy. Come. You must be hungry. Oh, what would you like to eat? I'm in charge of the kitchen here at Yunque Summit. If nothing else, if you can't decide on what to have, I'll just make you some chasu buns.
Is it ordering time? Oh, wonderful.
Senior Fufu, Junior Yinhu is offering to cook for Junior Bell, not you. If you're hungry, have some dry bread from the storage. It'll mold if you don't eat it soon.
Huh? Oh.
I can eat the dry bread. Senior Fufu can order what she...
Why put yourself through that? Just let Senior Fu...
That's right. Senior Fufu will stuff it all down. Even if she has...
Hey, you two! I'm not...
Please, Senior Fufu, try to show some empathy. Junior Bell and Shifu just fell into a hollow and require ample rest and nutrition. Speaking of, we've flown in that airship before and haven't had any issue. Shifu even took out a new accident insurance policy just before her trip. And all this was part of her plan to claim insurance, Denny's. Yes, this makes sense.
Don't let your cynical imagination run away with you, Senior Yixuan. Yinhui Summit's finances. Junior Bell, pay him no mind. He tends to question everything. But I must ask, what exact...
I couldn't tell you out in public, but...
Attack!
That's right. Shifu checked the airship after the crash. Looks like...
How dare they attack members of Yunquei Summit! We'll teach them a lesson.
This attack might be an attempt to obstruct our Junior Bell, I heard Shifu say you are Faithin. But now that you're part of Yunquei Summit, our hollow investigation progress, it's possible that someone out there didn't want to see that happen. The operation was also arranged in secret by the mayor. Yet, somehow, someone, according to the original schedule, you and your sibling were supposed to take the airship to Wi-Fi. If it weren't for Shifu changing it at the last minute and deciding to escort you personally...
I see. It's all thanks...
That's right. Shifu decided to go because her reading of the seems her divinations were exact. With this airship crash, I bet a lot of people are aware that Yinhui Summit has returned to Sway.
Don't worry, Junior Yinhu. With Shifu here, those scoundrels won't dare to come.
What do you mean by return?
This isn't where Yunquei Summit's main sect lies. Swabian Temple is just one of our older bases. Ever since the old capital we reconvened in secret this time per the mayor's request to investigate. We tried our best to tidy up the place ahead of time, but the
I see. It's fine. I'm not too picky.
We have other core members of Swabian Temple. Right now, they're out on their own investigation mission.
Senior Fufu, Junior Bell must be tired.
Oh, you're right.
Thank you, Senior Yinhu. But there's no need to cook for me. I'm really...
Belle, you're here. Have you met the other...
Senior Fufu introduced me to two of them.
Glad to hear it. I'm afraid we can't hide Yunquei Summit's return to Swabian Temple any longer. Not after the airship crash. Since operating covertly is no longer an option, we might experience increased difficulty for us. Not to mention that even the mayor's special airship route has been leaked somehow. But don't worry. No matter what they're planning, we just need to take them as they...
I'm glad you're here, Shifu. As for the investigation...
Well said. Anyway, why don't you familiarize yourself with the area? Swabian Temple doesn't accommodate visitors often, but if you have any questions, you can come ask...
Speaking of, I actually do have a question.
Swabian means something like casual or whatever in the local dialect. The name came from a senior member of Yunquei Summit. It's said that when she was scouting for a base location, when the original landowner then asked her why she was spending so much time there, she said she was just casually looking. In actuality, she was trying to hide the fact that this place had outstanding feng shui. Eventually, she bought the land to build the temple. The workers kept joking about it, and the name
And here I thought there's some deep philosophical meaning or something.
As for the reason why it was abandoned, that goes back to when the old capital fell. Despite the temple being uninhabited all this time, everyone still took turns to come here and since our current objective led us back here, Paninhu and the rest returned earlier to set things up and check out. If the investigation goes smoothly from this point on, then we should expect to live here for a while. You'll have access to all facilities.
Understood? I'll casually look around too.
You're a quick learner. One more thing. Now that you are a nominal disciple of Yunquei Summit, as per tradition, every newcomer must receive a reading for blessings and to come find me when you are ready.
Everything sorted. Let's head back to Swabian Temple.
Belle, your room's all ready for you. Is there anything else you need?
Looks like we have everything here.
Hello?
I can hear you, but aren't you?
Well, now Shifu sent me a message earlier. She said that your airship had an accident and fell into the hull.
I'm definitely not flying on any airships ever again. The Cunning Hares also had an accident a while ago. Why is the... I was followed by some strangers when I fell into the hollow. Thankfully, Shifu was there, so I got out in one piece. However, given everything that's happened, I don't wise. It's best that you stay home. Forget...
I can't do that. What if something happens to you? I calibrated the remote functions of the HDD system. But a closer look at the observation data of Lemnian Hollow. The remote link can't handle complex real-time calculations. If we're going to process this problematic data, I'll need to be there and besides, Yixuan Sifu is going to teach us how to adapt to our ether potentials. I don't want to become a liability to you when we run into...
I get it. But it isn't safe right now. Now that our whereabouts have been exposed, there's no point in taking the dedicated airship route anymore. You're better off with a safer alternative.
Okay, we can... Speaking of, has Sifu taught you any techniques?
Of course! Shifu taught me Yunquei Summit's secret cloud riding technique.
Hold on. Are you
It's true! Shifu also said, with enough training, even Eos can...
I can't believe Yunquei Summit has such impressive techniques.
Wait, hold your bing-boo. I might have exaggerated a bit. Don't worry about...
I knew you were making it up, Junior Belle. I'd be careful if I were you. Shifu might put you through the ringer with her punishments. Carrying heavy buckets of water up a mountain, balancing on 1 foot for hours, or worse.
All right, I gotta go. Looks like something's happening over here, so I'd better see what's going on. I'll talk to Shifu about your travel arrangement.
Got it. Please take care of yourself over there.
You must be the mystic. I am Damien Blackwood, head of the special development company Porcelumex. It's been a long time since Yunquei Summit last visited Waifei Peninsula. For an airship accident to occur upon your return and within my jurisdiction, I hear Yunquei Summit has become a partner of Mayor Mayflower. May I assume that your return was also—
That's right. We are indeed under the Mayor's commission to investigate the situation with— I'll ask a disciple to send you the official commission mandate.
Just as I thought. However, I should notify you that the situation inside Lemnian Hollow is rather— Porcelumex owns mining and refining equipment in the porcelain production areas. I urge you to after all, we must ensure that porcelain production and supply remain—
Uninterrupted production? But I just heard something about a safety— It was probably your irresponsible mining that caused the problem to be—
The safety incident Fufu mentioned can affect the Hollow. Naturally, you—
Yes, there was an accident, but we've already locked down the affected area according to protocol and have provided aid and compensate for the safety of everyone here again. I urge you to— And finally, just a friendly reminder, the porcelain mines are one of the top— It's in your best interest not to dig too deep. Whether you're Yunquei— That's all I shall say for now. This is my contact info—
What's going on? This guy's got the—
Fufu, what exactly was the accident you mentioned?
Junior Bell and I heard about it on our way back here. I think some workers were waiting for—
Yes, I heard about it too. The workers around here have been talking about it. Something about a corrupted porcelain production site inside the— But I don't know all the details.
There's been abnormal hollow observation data and an incident at the porcelain production site.
Junior Bell is right. As they say, the more you try to cover something up, the more it gets— Sounds like we'll have to figure out a way into the porcelain production site inside the Hollow. However, judging by what Damien's—
Bell, can you use your Hollow navigation tech to—
I called Wise earlier, and he said there's a problem with the Lemnian Hollow observation data. We can't analyze it with the HDD's remote calculations, so he has to come up. Shifu, we have to think of a safe way to get him here soon.
Don't worry, Junior Bell. I've sent the Mayor's investigation mandate to Damien and formally requested his assistance in the matter. Since this investigation is now officially a joint operation, even Tops will have to think twice before— Besides, now that our operation has been revealed, there's no point in taking the airship route anymore. It's safer to just drive here on the freeway.
The freeway isn't exactly risk-free either, but still.
In that case, let's Bell. You, me, Fufu, and Yinhu will go question— Shuryuan will drive to 6th Street and pick up your brother. Then we'll rendezvous at— Don't worry. I'll do a reading of the trip before Shuryuan's departure.
Oh.
The largest selection of pets in the Waifei Peninsula. Come find your perfect companion today.
Hey, you.
Porcelumex must have sent her. I told you! They won't let us off the hook so easily!
Shut it, Paolo. You're giving me a— All right. I'll ask you, if you're here for trouble, then why beat around the bush? Give me your best—
Why would anybody—
First you get everyone riled up, taunt them into making the first move. Yeah, I've seen enough from Porcelumex's playbook, so I go ahead. The honor— Just remember, once you throw that first punch, then whatever happens after will be considered self-defense.
Please calm down. I'm not with Porcelumex. My name is Belle. I'm from
Swabian Temple?
I'm here to investigate the situation inside Lemnian Hollow, but Porcelumex has been keeping everything under wraps, so I'm not sure what exactly happened. Anyway, I'm really—
So you're also after Porcelumex. My name is Komano Manato.
My friend is still in a coma at the hospital because of this so I came here to figure out what happened, and since you're also looking into it...
Oh, thank goodness. I was worried that you were with Porcelumix and came here to stir up trouble. So you're also looking into...
Corruption incident? You know...
Certainly. I was on the same shift with the guys that got sick, and I saw with my own eyes how their corruption broke out.
So you're saying the workers on the porcelain production line became corrupted? But shouldn't there be
That's right. People who spend extended time inside the Hollow must wear protective suits and take anti-corruption medicine according to protocol. Otherwise, they'll be Most of us who are willing to work inside the Hollow already suffer from corruption after the fall of the old capital. We need to take Porcelumix provides the medicine, and that's why we're willing to put our lives on the line for them. But the medicine seems to be the cause of the issue. My colleagues who drank the medicine quickly collapsed. Some of them even had a corruption outbreak on the spot. After Porcelumix learned of this, the first thing they did was order us to keep our mouths shut. Later on, I heard the good Dr. Lore say that there's something fishy with that batch of medicine. It was ineffective. Heartless company, they couldn't care less what...
How could they? I never thought...
That's right. Damien ordered a lockdown on the affected area, said the place was abandoned, and forbade us...
Something doesn't feel right. I've got to find a way into that area and see what to tell you the truth. We are investigating for the mayor. Our goal is to find out what exactly happened inside the Hollow. If you're willing to work with us, I can help you and your fellow workers fight for your rights and secure better
Investigating? Paolo, this is your chance! Don't you want to get fair compensation?
You're right. And Yunque Summit helped us a lot too. Back... All right then, you have my word. When you're free, head to the Hollow cable car. I'll ask a worker. As for the corrupted area, although I can't get you in, I know someone who can. He also knows a lot more about the corruption.
Really? Thank you so much. Actually, there is one more thing I wanted to ask. Have you seen this person in Wi-Fi Peninsula?
I've never seen this person, and the location looks to be somewhere...
Neither have I.
I see.
How's everyone's investigation?
I haven't found any.
Me neither. They all refused to tell us what happened, presumably by order of Porcelum. I also checked out the Hollow cable car. Looks like we'll have to find another way into the Hollow. Should we contact the captain that helped us to sail us there?
Don't worry. I found a worker who's willing to take us into the... And he experienced that accident firsthand. Apparently, the anti-corruption medicine Tops provided was defective and caused a major corruption outbreak among the workers.
I see. No wonder the workers are demanding compensation and...
Belle, is this information...
It seems credible, but we still need to investigate. Also, when he heard I was from Swabian Temple of Yunque Summit, his attitude softened, and he said we'd helped them in the past. What did he mean by that?
That was a long... When the old capital fell, the members of Yunque Summit helped evacuate the civilians. But we haven't come to Swabian Temple much since... I didn't think they'd remember us after all.
So that's the story. No wonder, but why did everyone stop coming here? Swabian Temple actually feels like a pretty nice...
let's talk about something...
That's right. Why don't we eat something nice before heading into the
No need to worry. It's just something from the past. I'll tell her the full... Anyway, let's focus on the...
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Huh.
Oh.
You must be the investigators that... Wonderful. With your help, we'll have a chance to discuss...
Sorry.
I'm Eric, head of the Porcelumix Labor Union. We do what we can to help folks when they're going through tough... Surely you've heard of the Production Act?
We have a general idea. The anti-corruption medicine was defective, causing a...
Yes. Ever since that happened, I've been assembling everyone to negotiate with Damien for compensation. But now I hear Damien's putting it on hold, waiting for a chance to cut the compensation. We decided to take action. We can't...
Do you have any plans?
Porcelumix is unwilling to compensate us because it determined that we can't prove it's their medicine that's at fault. If they wanted to, they could even claim that the workers were hospitalized from pre-existing corruption that dates back to the fall of the old... So, we plan on searching for evidence that Porcelumix's medicine is defective. As long as we have solid evidence, we can rally everyone to protest against this injustice.
But aren't you still relying on their cheap medicine to slow... Even if you have evidence, you'll be cut off from anti-corruption medicine as...
That's exactly why we've been holding back for all these years. But things have changed lately. Dr. Lore is willing to treat us at lower rate. Thanks to him, we were able to break free from Porcelumix's control. Now he's the backbone...
Oh, really? How did he manage to provide low-cost...
I don't know the technical specifics, but I believe he used the early production facilities that Porcelumix abandoned and organized a group of people to...
This medicine doesn't...
Who cares? If we don't... By the way, Dr. Lore is going to look for evidence of Porcelumix being responsible for the production site accident. If you want, you can...
Before I go, there's one more thing I need to... Or can you tell me where this photo...
No. I've never seen this person around here, but that's all I can say.
Gotcha. Thanks.
Oh. He sounded so excited over the communicator, saying that the...
You must be Dr. Lore.
Eric really can't keep it. Just don't go spreading it around. If
Don't worry, we won't. But can you tell us how...
There's nothing special about the composition of the anti-corruption medicine. Actually, the most valuable ingredient. I recently discovered an old production line that Porcelumex abandoned in the Hollow, back when the old capital fell. I didn't have high hopes at first, but as luck would have it, those old machines began working. I named this medicine Alleviating Water. Hopefully, it'll help alleviate people's corruption symptoms and help.
Porcelumex is
Have you ever considered that while Porcelumex has been providing anti-corruption medicine, they don't really want to cure these people working in the... It'd benefit them more to provide weaker medicine just enough to slow the progression of their illness, not stop it. That way, after all, nobody wants to work in the Hollow long term, except those who were already corrupted during the fall of the old capital. Porcelumex is deliberately delaying because it doesn't want its cheap long-term labor to leave with large sums of compensation. That's why we can't trust the medicine they give us. This path is illegal and very risky.
Dr. Lore, you said Porcelumex is delaying compensation, but do you...
Of course. My friend works in the local hospital. The medical records of the victims have been tampered with, so there is no specific reason for their illness, let alone any compensation process. They're clearly trying to cover the whole thing. Without hard I've been trying to obtain evidence, but that area has been abandoned and is ridden with ethereal. Since you're the mayor's investigators, you must be able to find your way in the... If you can help me with the investigation, you guys can go ahead and follow the carrot data and investigate the site. But the area's...
Don't worry, we know what we're...
All right, I'll go investigate the vicinity. If everything goes...
There's a good vantage point over there. That should give us a better look at the surrounding area. Let's go over there. this area has been abandoned. The corruption outbreak must have left some traces. Ether residue wouldn't just vanish.
Careful, everyone. Ethereal's incoming. To the skies!
I didn't expect there to be so much miasma around here. Is it because of the accident that happened?
Now, let's try a perception technique. Insight allows one to see the traces of corrupted matter. Control your breathing and feel the ether fluctuations around you. When the corruption outbreak began, people panicked and fled, seeking safety wherever they could. These ether...
To the skies! Looks like we've got some tough customers.
Don't worry, Shifu's here! Let's get rid of them!
Strength and finesse. Evil shall be purged.
To the skies!
We're at the edge of the hollow, but the miasma is still so dense.
vibe to it.
Attune yourself to the frequency of the corruption first.
Huh? It worked!
I just did exactly what Shifu said.
To the skies!
Didn't expect it to work so well.
Whoa. Your talent's kinda scary.
You catch on quickly. The potential you possess is truly astonishing.
Yeah. I'm flattered, Shifu. Might have just been beginner's luck. Anyway, let's keep investigating.
Strength and finesse.
The accident site should be right over there.
The ether levels around here are rising. Must be remnants from the corruption outbreak.
If you work in the Hollow long term, can corruption really be cured? Feels like a never-ending cycle.
Strength and finesse. Reality and illusion. Your fate is sealed. Soar with the wind.
That Bangbu should still be around here. Let's go let it know what's up.
Soar with the wind. There's more and more corruption residue around here.
Careful, people. This one looks pretty tough.
Superior ethereal.
Allow me, Fufu. Watch out. Strength and finesse. for you. Yep. Let's make this quick. Evil shall be purged.
That one's taken care of.
Soar with the wind. Step back. Let me handle this.
Nice. We should be able to get past now.
Soar with the wind.
Carrot data shows that the site of the accident is just ahead. We might find some clues there. Let's investigate.
To the side.
I'll take you. Full of knives!
Reality and illusion. What a nuisance. Cycle of yin and yang. As decreed. Reality and illusion. Soar with the wind.
Huh? Is that Dr. Lore? Isn't he investigating another area? What's he...
Thank goodness! You're...
Huh? Dr. Lore?
I just wanted to see if I could take a shortcut to collect some samples. I didn't... Good thing you showed up.
We ran into your bamboo. It led us to...
Great. That should be enough evidence then. The area up ahead is where the corruption symptoms broke out. However, I heard ethereals over there.
Don't worry. We'll have if any ethereals show up.
Wonderful. I'll be...
Soar with the wind.
This ethereal looks kinda off. Be careful.
It might have something to do with the miasma. It looks dangerous.
Strength and connect. Lucy, don't underestimate it. Watch out. Its attacks are dangerous. End it fast.
You got it, Shifu! We'll wipe that smog off its face real quick!
Reality and illusion. Swift yet still. Got it!
This investigation was too risky. Thank you all for helping with. We've now gathered sufficient evidence to let Eric and the others just finish their shift and are resting outside the hollow. Next, we'll rally everyone to discuss how to fight for compensation. Everyone from Yunquei Summit,
Don't mention it. We're here to investigate the incident anyway. Helping you was no...
I really appreciate it.
Your plan?
Well, I asked Eric and the members of the Union to formulate a plan. It's time to put everything...
Oh.
And from there...
What's with those moves?
Huh? No, I'm making plans. Look, what if we clean this place up, get rid of the ads on the walls, and repaint them? Oh, and that empty space over there! We could plant 2 rows of trees, and...
So, are you planning to...
That's right! Shifu put me in charge of the whole thing. Even though it's named Swabian Temple. Yeah, Swabian as in whatever works. Since we're going to be here, and not just the living area, I promised Shifu...
The glory days?
I never saw it myself, but I've heard stories from the local. But then people from Yunquei Summit left, and only a few mystics stayed behind to check the place every now and then. But now that we've returned, it seems fate has...
If you need help with any...
All right, let's get to work.
This is the path I follow.
I'm at your disposal.
Eradicate all evil. This is the path I follow.
So, Kaku, let's hurry! I want to be back by dinner! The environment here is complicated. It's kind of difficult to make out the area around us.
You're right. It must be the strong ether turbulence. But if the turbulence exists, it must have a source. If we can find it... You're done!
Source? Oh! You mentioned something about it before! Let's search for it!
Weak one.
That big guy looks pretty dangerous. We can't just leave it. Let's take it out together.
No room for mercy. It's over. I swear on my blade. Weakling.
Coming through! Watch out!
I'm unstoppable. Weakling.
We can finally see clearly! The supplies we need are just ahead. Over there! Let's take the Great! The elevator's still functioning inside the hollow! But it's not gonna break down halfway, right?
My blade is already. Victory, the only option! Children's safety.
Ah. Oh.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Miss Bell, you're here. Thanks to you, we were able to expose the...
That's right! Dr. Lore told us about it. You went to the abandoned area and found evidence of the medicine being tampered. With this proof, we finally have the leverage to rally more We've got the upper hand now. We won't let...
Oh, right. We're planning to confront Damien soon. Could you stop by and let Dr... I haven't had the guts to make calls lately. After all...
Okay, I'll go let him know. Don't worry, I'm good with electronics, so they shouldn't...
Okay,
I'll give you my number. If you want to
Belle, you're back. I just got here thanks to Senior Ye. Luckily, nothing bad happened along the...
I'm just glad you made it here safe. By the way, we found evidence of the corruption. According to Dr. Lore, Porcelumex has been trying to cover up the fact that the defective supply of anti-corruption medicine caused the accident. Now Dr. Lore and Eric want to get more people to join the protests and fight for the... But...
Isn't it obvious that Damien is... Maybe he sent people to intercept you two because he was afraid that word of the production incident would get to the...
Let's not jump to conclusions. Intercepting the mayor's investigators is clearly a provocation.
Indeed. From what I know about Tops, they tend to act more like business people, weighing the attack on the airship earlier didn't seem like that'd be like painting a target on their own.
Then there's someone...
Worry not. I have a feeling someone will come and explain.
Who?
Damien.
You mean Damien's gonna Did Shifu define this?
No, it's simply a matter of knowing.
Sure, they flex their muscles before negotiations. But if the odds are stacked against them, they will...
Shifu, you were right.
He came sooner than I...
I had some other matters that needed my attention. I heard that you put your lives on the line to investigate inside the hall. I'm just glad to see everyone safe and my employees told me that you found expired production plans in the abandoned zone. Those plans are a trade secret of Topps and are in no way related to the accident. So...
Huh? Mr. Damien, what's with the sudden friend...
Yeah! Where did that arrogant attitude go? Now that we've found evidence against you, you've completely...
I'm sorry you perceive me that way, but I never intended... It's just that as a manager, I had to... But now things are different. The workers I manage have started protesting, and I'm doing my utmost to process compensation.
Process compensation? But Dr. Lore said you deliberately...
Huh? There must be some misunderstanding! I've applied as the person in charge. I do my best to ensure fair treatment. You heard all this from Dr. Lore, did you?
He said you threatened him and stopped him from treating...
He doesn't have a medical license, so I prevented him from providing a legal treatment, as any sensible person will. And I suspect there's something wrong with his methods.
Something wrong?
That's right. He's been persuading my employees to give up the anti-corruption medicine provided by Topps in favor of his alleviation. Although its actual potency is questionable, he seems to have gained many followers. Many have bought his medicine now. He must have... But considering its composition, his pricing is clearly too low. I can't make sense of it. Is he not trying to earn it? I'm still investigating that, but haven't been able to draw any conclusions since ever...
Are you saying there's something wrong with...
Exactly! The way I see it, he's using his medicine to turn more employees against me. Even going so far as to discredit Porcelumex's... What's more, those from the union have always wanted more compensation. I'm aware that it might be difficult to convince everyone from Yunque Summit to believe me. But please, as proof, I'll send you the corruption case files. And if you ever have any other questions...
What's going on?
Let's not jump to any conclusions. We should first verify his claim by checking the...
Leave it to me, Belle. I'll verify the authenticity of the data once...
That would be great. Meanwhile, let's investigate the people who...
Understood, Shifu.
Yeah, let me ask somebody.
I can help. I'll ask Dr. Lore and Eric and see if we...
Good. This is a complicated...
Belle,
I've asked around in the hollow.
I see. Don't worry, Belle. We'll investigate together from now on.
Minato? What are you
Oh, Belle, it's you.
I'm also looking for him. I want to ask him and Dr.
Last I heard from him, his wife and him were going into the Hollow to get anti-corruption. Did he really? You wanted to ask about the elite?
Not really. I just wanted to... Paolo said that Dr. Lore was going to treat them in the hollow, right? I'll try to ask them about it.
By the way, Belle, I asked my buddy to invest...
Oh? How did...
Well, my buddy said that lately there's been a ton of miasma in Lemnian Hollow. A bunch of people inside the Hollow took pictures. Someone might have taken the photo around then, but the
I see. I didn't think you'd turn out to be so reliable. Not gonna lie, you seemed a little...
I was just pulling your tail. Oh, and if you see Paolo, please tell him that his daughter has been freaked. I can keep trying to comfort her, but I'm not so good with kids. He should at least call her when he's free, and...
Everyone, I verified the incident report that Damien sent me. He did actually file a claim. I even used a special connection provided by the mayor so he wasn't lying. Then could Dr. Lore be? ever...
I asked a few workers who all drank the alleviating water. Their experience, they said that drinking the stuff not only alleviated their pain, but also made...
Strange dreams.
Huh? You heard about it too? Yeah, they said that after drinking the alleviating things from their childhood, happy events, and so on. Dr. Lore told them that it's a normal side effect of taking the medicine. Huh?
Could it be that the
My asthma...
Direct contact with miasma can numb the senses. The patient wouldn't sense pain and would even feel that their corruption Could this be the true cause behind the so-called healing of...
Yes. I speculate the alleviating water contains miasma. Dr. Lore fooled his patients with this analgesic effect, which would explain why he duped the workers. By raising suspicion of Porcelumex's medicine, he could then push his own...
Right. I heard miasma has been spreading through Lemnian Hollow. Maybe Dr. Lore used that to make his statement about using the production line abandoned by Porcelumex to produce...
If that's... How many people has he tricked? Mixing miasma... We need...
I heard Paolo went into the hollow with some workers to receive regular... We should hurry and see if we can find him in...
Yes. We need to find Dr. Lore.
Belle, this is the treatment zone. I tried tracking a communication signal nearby.
Huh? There's miasma everywhere! Who would actually...
The workers said it's to avoid Porcelumex, but I have a feeling. Anyway, let's look around.
Stay sharp, everyone!
Too slow. Field attacks are hard to block. Watch it!
Leave it to me.
Hey, look! There's something weird around here.
Why is there so much miasma around here?
Where are all the people receiving treatment?
To the skies!
This just keeps getting weirder.
Belle, I'm picking up a comm signal up ahead. Someone might be calling for help. We've got to check it out. Quick!
place is filled with miasma and ethereals. Allow me, my friend, to get through!
Allow me.
Is this really a suitable place for treating patients? Seems more like a meeting spot for Hollow Raiders to me.
Junior Yinhu's right. That doctor's definitely up to something shady.
Ethereals, watch out!
Why are these things everywhere? We're in a hurry! We'll take you down in no time! Away! Tigers are confused!
I'll watch over you.
Save me.
Paolo, what's...
I came with my... I drank the alleviant.
His corruption is fled. Fufu, Yinhu, you two prop him up.
How could this happen?
Careful there.
No way! Don't tell me Paolo's already...
Senior, I saw him grow a core just now.
Master, a biosignal has been detected nearby. Signal interference high. I am unable to pinpoint its location.
Val, try the revelation technique I mentioned earlier.
I think I see something. Yeah, something's different here.
Soar with the wind!
She's already got it down so fast! Totally saw this coming. Yep, right. I'm not surprised. Not even a little bit.
An opening. Let's make this quick. Look out.
Surrender now!
Yin and yang. The top.
It's sealed.
Nice! The pests are all gone.
Look, there's someone up ahead. Those people just said Dr. Lore's on his way here. To the skies! Wonder if we'll get to see him.
Hope so. When he shows up, I've got plenty of questions. I want to ask him why he lied to everyone. There should be more anti-corruption medicine around here. We need to find it fast.
Soar with the wind. Careful. This one looks like trouble.
Please, Zenless!
Sharper than steel.
They just keep coming.
Here, 10. Knock them down one by one. We've got no time to lose. There's people to see.
Break up the heat!
Allow me. Step back. Let me swift yet still, clear yet murky.
This stuff keeps getting in my way. Careful. There's a lot of miasma around here. It'd be bad if we touched it.
Soar with the wind. To the skies. Let's make this quick. Allow me, Fufu. Soar with the wind. Their corruption is getting worse. You've got to find that medicine fast.
The medicine storage they mentioned should be just ahead.
To the skies!
Now's my turn in the limelight.
Careful! Ethereals are closing in.
What a nuisance! Always showing up when we're trying to get somewhere!
Fufu, calm yourself. You can handle that.
One less pain in the neck.
Soar with the wind.
We wasted a lot of time. I hope everyone's still okay. I wonder how those patients are doing now.
We'll need to get past it if we want to keep going.
Scans indicate another batch of anti-corruption medicine nearby. Production.
What is Dr. Lore trying to pull? This whole situation's getting sketchier by the minute. You really think he's working with the Exaltists and trying to hurt innocent people?
Uh-oh. Ethereals.
He looks pretty weak, though. We'll crush him in a flash.
What a nuisance. The time is now.
Are we tin and young? To the skies!
Oh? I
What's going on?
Dr. Lore! You're...
lied. Well, since you've come all this way...
What's going on? Dr. Lore's with the Exaltists?
Oh, that's it! You lied to everyone! That medicine. It was never meant to cure people.
Surrender now! The time is right. Break up the heat!
Reality and illusion. Strength and finesse.
No escape! Last breath!
Now behind you!
Are you guys alright?
Belle,
Is this too much for you?
Teacher?
Spacing out again.
Listen. Understand the truth.
Was that an illusion?
Junior Wise, are you okay?
Shifu.
Impossible. The treatment is actually there's.
I see. Dr. Lore was spreading rumors to polarize the community and ultimately perform their ritual.
Those people. We'll make the
Senior Fufu's right.
Calm down. We'll settle things with the Exaltists. But the most Dr. Lore must have given that medicine to a lot of people. They could start corrupting at any moment now. We need to figure...
I just realized there might be some leads in the doctor's office.
I can do that. I'll go look for...
It'd be safer if we went together. If we run into the Exaltists.
Yinhu, you go contact the workers with Shiyan and inform them of the situation. We can't afford to let any more people get involved.
Understood. Leave it to us.
We'll contact the Union immediately and tell them the truth.
There's no one here. I was...
Luckily, we didn't run into any trouble. It doesn't look like they tried to... It seems speed was on our side this time. They didn't expect us to expose the medicine so quickly and follow them all the way into the... Let's take a closer look around.
There's a drawer. There's just some
What about the back of the drawer?
There really is a secret compartment here.
It could be a clue.
Yeah.
Oh, Belle.
Monato?
Paolo's daughter was making a fuss about seeing her dad. I couldn't stand it, so I came here to wait for him. Speaking of which, his daughter Layla said he bought that cheap medicine to save... Well, as they say, knowledge can change...
Monato.
No, the Exaltist.
I feel you, but please call Monato. I need your help. Tell everyone who's taking the alleviating water that...
Yes.
I understand. As for Paolo's daughter, but the priority is to prevent...
So, find anything?
Nah, nothing dangerous happened. But the only thing we found in the doctor's office was this...
Leave it to me. I'll see if I...
Here you go.
We talked to the workers nearby, but they have a hard time accepting it.
Yeah, Dr. Lore has been lying to them this whole time, saying the Tops will use... and that negative news was fabricated.
No way. Looks like the Exaltists have been planning this for a long...
It's okay. Some people believed us, but most people are working in the Hollow right now.
I tried to contact Eric in the Union, but it...
Don't worry. Once we explain it to Eric, we'll be...
Well said, but I think we should tell Damien as the person in charge of Wi-Fi Peninsula. He should have the...
But the workers already hate him.
I think Senior Ye is right. We should do everything we can. I don't really trust him either. But when it comes to dealing with the Exaltists...
I don't know if
She's been resting. This reminds me. She's been acting a little
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Could it be that she was affected by the miasma?
Impossible!
Enough speculation. Shifu said she wants to see you when you're... Why don't you take this opportunity?
Got it. I'll go check...
Belle, you're back.
We've encountered some difficulties, and Wise is trying to decrypt the flash drive they left behind.
Good. Although I still haven't spent much time with you two, I feel now I can find...
Shifu, are you alright? You don't quite seem...
No, but there's something I've been... Belle, when you were corrupted by miasma, did any...
Now that you mention it, yes. In the miasma, I think I saw a memory of the time we lived with Teacher when she was gently calling my name. Like everything was so warm and peaceful.
So it was a
And I heard a strange voice. It felt like it was trying to but it wasn't my teacher. I couldn't make sense of what was happening because I was wrapped up in that warm... When you woke me up, I even felt a little frustrated. It felt like I'd been pulled out of a teacher and the comforting memories. They felt so close.
What else did you...
The moment you touched me, I saw a strange image. You were talking to that person looked...
You saw it. That was...
a fragment of your memory.
I've encountered miasma, and those it had corrupted. They described it similarly, saying they saw beautiful memories from their past. Over time, those memories twisted into exaggerated dreams, too sweet to let go. Little by little...
I see. No wonder you suspected the medicine was contaminated with miasma the moment you... That's why when you saw me in that state, you immediately cleared the miasma and...
That's right. I too was corrupted by miasma then. But there was something different between... The miasma never showed me warm illusions.
Cruel memories?
Belle, do you still remember what I told you? Many of the workers in the Waifei Peninsula were once rescued by Yunquei, but after that, Yunquei Summit abandoned Suibian Temple in Waifei Peninsula and never looked back. So all of this is the result.
What do you mean?
When the old capital fell, Yunquei Summit the mission was a failure, costing the lives of almost all the 12th generation disciples. The only person to come back. As a result, Yunquei Summit nearly lost its heritage, and even though Yijiang died, she was still held accountable for her leadership. In the end, Yunquei Summit withdrew from Waifei Peninsula. Tops took over the area to mine porcelain and to manage resettling the refugees.
So the person I saw on that...
Yes, she was Yijiang.
Shifu, something's...
Let's go check it out. As for the rest of the story... This is bad. Their corruption's flaring up. Their corruption is still worsening. There are more and more of them.
This is bad. We can't... If we don't act fast, the ether they...
So this is what it's come to. Everyone, come closer! Take these marks, go in different directions, and place ether Once you're set, I'll use ether resonance to neutral... Let me know when you're all set.
Understood.
Great. Let's...
I'm all set, Shifu.
I'm ready too.
I'm ready, Shifu.
I'm in position too.
Everyone, get ready! Formation!
Formless air gathers. Corruption is purged.
My child, you're okay.
My corruption has subsided.
Shifu!
We did it! Thanks to Shifu and those folks suffering from corruption.
I never knew Yunquei Summit had such power.
I'm pretty please. Shifu. Huh?
Shifu.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Just as if my condition worsens, follow Val and continue. She may have joined later than the rest of you, but she's a.
Shifu!
Yeah. Leave.
Go and help the remaining corruption. I need to speak to her.
Shifu, are you okay? Maybe.
I absorbed the ether into my body with. So.
What?
Most techniques from Yunquei Summit work this way. The stronger. After all, saving lives has never been a trivial. When the miasma hit me earlier, the hollow expanded and the city fell. By the time I made it into the hollow, my seniors, they had all lost their lives during the operation. One by one, they sacrificed themselves in places no one will ever know. Their faces stained in blood. In the depths of the hollow, she was...
The former High Preceptor of Yun...
Yes, she gave everything she had for that mission.
Shifu,
Ever since I got hit by the miasma, those cold...
so that's what happened. No.
During that hopeless mission, Yunquei Summit nearly lost, and I was the last...
I'm so sorry, Shifu.
Yeah, I'm a little tired.
We found Eric.
We've all been deceived. Rumors are circulating. People are saying Porcelumix's medicine is faulty, and that their product. No one realizes that the Exaltists are behind it all.
I knew it. The Exaltists, maybe they were the ones who tampered with the medicine in the first place. Eric, you're the head of the Union.
No. The Union is beyond my control now. I contacted them earlier, but they just...
Seriously?
Something doesn't add up. Eric, what if those you're just their puppet? They're using you to get past
You're right. Dr. Lore is an immensely influential figure now. It's very likely the Exaltists had a lot of people planned.
I can't believe this. The Union pledged to stay. In the end, we were just pawns. This is all my fault.
Quit mumbling and beating yourself up. What we need...
They're planning to gather in the Hollow tonight. They say it's to...
Gathering in the Hollow? Something's not right. Dr. Lore sent patients into the Hollow. Maybe...
Yeah! They're probably trying to use the protest as an
We have to find a way to...
Hello,
Huh?
I've already heard what happened. I apologize for not being able to speak to you all in person. I'd always suspected Dr. Lore's motives weren't so simple. With things the way they are now, clearing up the rumors, and I just got word that several anti-corruption medicine supply points in the Hollow were destroyed.
I wouldn't put it past the Exaltists. By cutting off the medicine supply, they'll be able to distribute alleviating water to...
Yes, it won't be easy to clear up the rumors, but I might be able to tap into an emergency supply channel to distribute anti-corruption medicine to those gathered. That might So, I have a favor to ask. Would it be possible to set up the medicine supply point near Swabian Temple? It'll be much harder.
You mean, you want us to
That's right. Please, rest assured. This batch of medicine will be Porcelumix will cover all the...
Free anti-corruption medicine? That'll cost a fortune. But...
Yes. I can spread the word to the workers, too.
Let's do it then. We'll manage the supply point. We'll also try to find a way to stop that...
Thank you. I'll leave it to you.
Belle, you're back. I just finished analyzing the data on the flash drive. There's a list detailing who took the elite. I cross-checked the list against the people who've fallen ill in the city. It turns out they were, which means the corruption outbreak wasn't random.
I knew it! They've been waiting for this moment, using the outbreak to spread their influence and...
That's not all. I also found medicine distribution records from Dr. Lore. Turns out he was the one who contaminated the medicine from the beginning, making it ineffective, and the corruption incident in the Hollow was just a test. Several data observation points in the Hollow I compared them with the documents from the mayor, and they line up exactly with the observation points that had issues. Those areas showed major miasma fluctuation. I bet the Exaltists were setting something up in the Hollow. That's why they disrupted the observation data to...
Unbelievable. The Exaltists have been laying the groundwork in secret. They even used us to infiltrate the abandoned areas to find evidence. Then turned around and weaponized that to fuel protests against Porcel. Oh, can you help me check the current status of those spots with unusual miasma levels?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. So I've checked those locations. If we head there now, we might be able...
Good. We've got him now. Thanks, Wise. I'll gather everyone and head into the Hollow right away.
What? You've awesome! It's finally time to storm in there and teach them a lesson.
Well done. Shifu made the right call putting you in charge of the plan.
Yeah. Now that everything's clear, it's time we...
Too bad Shifu can't come with us. Senior, can you stay at Swabian Temple?
Okay. As much as I'd love to join in and help...
Rest assured, I'll make sure to give him a few extra punch.
You're strike.
Don't worry, we have the upper hand this time. Yinhu, let's work together and make sure.
Got it, Senior.
Lore must be nearby. We gotta find him. Finally! Where the heck are the Exaltus freaks hiding anyway?
Shh. Keep it down, Senior. You'll scare them
Those are
off.
the Exaltist supplies. It's a trap!
Summit. Go on. Struggle. Rise in might. All be for naught.
You deserve
Creator cannot be defied!
After everything we've done, you're still spouting this nonsense?
Don't waste your breath on this rotten mess. Let me see what they're made of. Let's show them what we're made of.
Let's see how long you'll last.
There's no time to lose. My blade is already sharp. Press forward. Restore order. Scatter.
Great Overseer, I've completed the mission you assigned to me. I've done even more than what you asked for. I will make this.
The Overseer now is the perfect.
I hear. Overseer Mevarok, join the.
Wait,
Me.
Overseer, one of our gathering points was taken out by Yunque's summit. But there's no need to worry. The rest of the preparations are complete with you here to guide us.
Yes. Only through the Creator's refinement. True.
I didn't think Dr. Lore would enter the miasma willing. And who was the great over... Is there really a hidden...
That seems to be the... Dr. Lore was the one distributing alleviating water. But we've searched his residence and the hideout. We didn't find any equipment. I suspect that the real Right now, our top priority is getting into the hollow and evacuating the crowd. We can't let them fall, and if it comes to the worst, we may need to take out all the Exaltus.
Agreed. But Shifu isn't...
Belle! It seems like her condition has stabilized.
We don't have much time.
Oh, wait, Belle. Shifu just got through a rough patch, so... She's like a kitty that just got over a nasty cold. One wrong word and...
Belle?
Shifu, you're awake. Don't worry about it.
That won't be necessary. Don't dodge my question, Belle. The Exaltus are still trying to manipulate...
Yeah. We shut down one of their hideouts in the hollow, but it looks Dr. Lore was lost to the miasma. But someone higher up, a so-called the protest against Tops will be starting soon. I'm just worried they'll trick even more people into gathering in the hollow.
From the look on your face, no need to hold back.
Dr. Lore said their overseer knows about Yunque's. He even mentioned the time Yunque Summit nearly lost everyone trying to save people during the fall of the old cap. And he said a lot of people know what alleviating water does to them. But they keep... He said trying to stop the ritual is pointless. That we'd just be repeating our past mistakes. Shifu, don't let it get to you. He even walked into the miasma and let himself get corrupted.
That's enough. Yunque Summit sacrificed an entire generation of disciples to save those in the disaster. But we failed to... We mishandled it. Belle, do you remember what I told you before?
I remember.
My sister and I grew up as orphans on the streets, begging, but even in the most difficult of times, we'd promised we'd live a good life someday. But after we joined Yunque Summit, it was all because of the Qingming...
The Qingming sword?
It's Yunque Summit's most prized relic. A blade that grants its wielder the ability of every line in this talisman. We drew them together. She told me, as long as the Qingming bird is by my side, it's like she's with me too. She also promised that she would never act like our Shifu. She wouldn't sacrifice herself in exchange for the lives of others. However, when the old capital fell, she broke that promise. When the old capital fell, she pushed herself past the brink, fighting with everything she had to protect the people of Eridu. By the time I reached her, she had exhausted every bit of energy in her. Yet, she still wielded her sword to save those in distress, until her very last breath. I could only stand there and watch her die right in front of me. After the wielder dies, the sword's power goes berserk and affects everything in its vicinity. My last memory of her, she turned to me with a fake, "Who are you?" "My sister."
I'm so sorry.
When I was consumed by the miasma, I kept reliving in my memories. She was always staring at me with that empty look in her eyes. My sister said something to me in her final moments, but I was hit by the Qingming sword's power surge. Sometimes, I really wish I knew what she said to me, and I'll never know if she felt any regret before she passed. What she did broke my heart. It was devastating. She abandoned me only to meet a but then, when I recently returned to Waifei Peninsula, I saw them. They're struggling, barely scraping by, but is this hope? It came from her. I still don't understand why she abandoned me and broke our but now, I know one thing. I can't let down the people she saved.
Do you mean?
Gather everyone and have them meet me at the end. It's time to put an end.
Everyone! A bunch of workers went. I tried to talk them out of it, but rumors are spreading about me being bribed by Porcelumix. At this point...
Darn it! I knew there was a mastermind in the Exaltists, even though Dr. Lord...
What do we do? Should we try to sneak into the gap? But Shifu's not doing too well now. Do you
Senior, calm down. Shifu wants us to meet her at the entrance of Swabian.
Shifu!
I'm fine. Bell told me what happened. When the old capital fell, the 12th High Preceptor Yizhang led the disciples into the Hollow on a rescue mission. But only I survived. We've already sacrificed two, and now we stand at the same cross. The Exaltus Overseer has been scheming in Lemnian Hollow for a long time. If I lead Yunque's Summit into the Hollow recklessly, some disciples may even lose their lives. Yunque's Summit will not make the same mistake. We will...
Shifu, are you saying...
Yixuan Shifu,
yeah!
No, I won't repeat the mistakes. If the situation takes a turn for the worst, all disciples are to evacuate the Hollow. If I, Yixuan, the 13th High Preceptor, will carry on the will of my... I will do everything to eradicate the Exaltus and on the night of the old capital's fall 11 years ago, Yunque's Summit answered the call and left the mountain to save lives. We did it then, and tonight...
Bell, I'm at the site, and I've told everyone about the situation. I managed to get some of them to leave, but there are still a few stubborn ones who won't think of a way to win their trust. Bell, there's a lot of miasma coagula around here. I suspect...
Yeah, Wise is right. How about we clear out the miasma around here? We might find something that shows everyone what the...
Got it. I'm counting. There might be Exaltus nearby.
Something's going on up ahead.
Ethereals! Watch out!
Allow me, Fufu.
Watch your back!
Look out.
Allow me my turn in the limelight.
Well done, Fufu. I'll watch over you. Shit!
That gave me a scare! Those ethereals were trying to ambush us!
Looks like there's someone over there.
Good! We cleared up. Wise! How are things on your...
Nothing so far. Maybe they're hiding it.
That's very likely. The miasma around here. We'll keep clearing out the miasma and invest.
Don't worry. I'll let you know.
Should be all good now.
Soar with the wind.
A person just now said there's something dangerous around here. I kinda want to see it for myself. Is this the danger they were talking about?
It's coming our way. Yeah, this one is kind of tricky.
An opening.
Wait a sec. Why are there more and more of them?
Not exactly are the Exalted's plan. It's over there. Looks like... Watch out for the miasma. They're setting up some kind of ritual.
Careful. There's a lot of miasma around here. There's a heavy stench of miasma in the air. Maybe we'll find... Could be a clue somewhere around here.
Watch out! A bunch of ethereals are heading this way. Yeah. It's like something's hidden in the miasma right here.
Allow me, Fufu. Your fate is sealed.
To the skies!
Swift yet still. Release. Allow me. What a nuisance.
Please, enlighten.
Step back. Let me handle this. Clarity and impurity cycle.
Good. That's the last of them. Found it. It's here.
Belle, the miasma, is everything okay on your...
We've already cleared out the surrounding miasma coagula, but the clues...
Master, an abnormal area has been detected nearby.
Energy signals?
Okay.
Miasma around here seems to have dissipated.
Be careful, you guys. There's a lot of miasma coagula here.
It looks kinda gross. I definitely don't want to touch it.
We gotta rescue the rest of them and stop the Exaltists.
Yeah, it's time to teach them a lesson.
Let's find that basement first. Based on what Banshee said, it should be around here somewhere.
Everyone watch out! Doesn't look like any of the Exaltists are around. Where are those?
I think this needs a key card. Let's have a look around.
What a nuisance.
Whoa! Something weird over there!
These are experiment logs for the medicine? What in the world are the Exaltists up to? Is this a report on turning live animals into miasma?
Turning animals into miasma? That's horrible!
Wait, those refugees from earlier, were they all test subjects? So they're holding this ritual to turn all of those people into miasma?
Belle, I got your It's just as we thought. The Exaltists hit a large amount of miasma at the gathering site. I'm showing everyone the video now. Once they see it for themselves, they'll be willing to leave.
Great. I'll leave the evacuation to you. We'll stay nearby.
Cool! Once we get everyone out of there, we can go all in.
That's great, Belle. They're finally willing to evacuate.
Soar with the wind.
I'll guide them over the hall. It's to you.
There was a key card.
I hear something. Or am I just imagining it?
The Exaltist's basement. Feels like something spooky might pop out.
Don't...
This thing was in the basement.
It looks so weird.
An opening.
Obliterate the monster created by those exalted freaks. Those shall be purged.
Careful, Senior. This one looks pretty tough.
She and mine at once.
Exclusive recipe made just for you!
Took care of that one.
To the skies!
Fairy, can you shut down this lab?
Master, we need to shut...
Okay, let me see where the circuit is. Shut off the power, and just let PubSec handle the investigation. All right, the power's been looks like this might be an Exaltus base.
Really? This...
Don't worry, Fufu. As long as we stay together, the monsters won't get the chance to...
Don't say stuff! Let's hurry up, investigate what we need to, and get...
Soar with the wind! Huh? This device looks...
Huh? Anyway...
This thing has miasma residue in it. Maybe it...
You're right. Maybe the Exalted, but this is not the time to analyze it. We can get the mayor's help to study this thing when...
How many people have the Exaltus fooled? Gotta stop that ritual before they hurt anyone else!
That's the last of them. Everyone holding up okay? I'll watch over you. To the skies!
You are just in time. The ceremony has just begun.
different from the others.
Be quiet! Don't speak with her voice!
Your talent will become a weapon that can protect everyone. You'll go further than all of us.
You're nothing but an illusion!
Stranger.
Is this a dream?
Please, tell my sister.
Or a memory?
Her big sister isn't selfless, nor great. If I don't put an end to this disaster tonight, my Yixuan will be shattered along with Eridu.
Yixuan.
What I'm doing isn't to save the world. It's just to save her. My Yixuan. Live on. This is our promise.
Sis, I never thought I'd understand you like this and walk the same path. I'm the 13th generation High Preceptor of Yunquei Summit, Yixuan. I shall wipe out all evil! It's time to end this!
Creator's blessing.
Shall be purged. Let's finish her off while we got the chance. Obliterate form and spirit.
Exclusive recipe made just for you!
Spirit and form.
Evil shall be purged! Break!
Awesome! We finally defeated the Overseer. Eric, how are those people who—
We just met those people who made it out of the hollow. They said everyone finally believes us. Those who drank the alleviating water are getting— Porcelanumic said they'll cover the cost. And everyone in Waifei Peninsula owe Yunquei Summit our thanks. You saved all of us again.
Yeah. Without
Thank you. If you'd like, we can make you a special.
I want to join Yunquei's.
Fufu, let me...
A technique?
Observe.
Shifu, are you? I know everyone is excited, but Shifu is exhausted.
Sorry. All right, everyone. Let's take care of the rest of our business first.
Everyone's so enthused. So Shifu's technique is, well, at least we can get a proper break.
Not yet. We can't let our guard down. The Exaltists had their roots. We've resolved the immediate crisis.
Shifu is right. We don't know anything about the underground research facility. Feels like this is just the beginning.
Don't you worry. I don't care if it's the Overseer or...
Shifu.
Put him on. Let's see what he has to...
Mystics of Yunquay Summit. On behalf of Porcelumex, I would like to thank you for saving Waifei Peninsula. The Exaltists have been operating in secret throughout Waifei Peninsula. But thanks to prevent similar incidents from happening again, we'll need to invest more capital and strengthen management across the Porcelume sector. And now...
Wait a second. Why does it...
Oh, you're overthinking it. It was my pleasure working with you, Mystics of Yunquay Summit.
I hope we don't. As for improving your employees' working conditions, I expect you... Since Yunquay Summit has returned and resolved this crisis for you, we won't be turning a blind eye to what happened
Rest assured, you and everyone from Yunquay Summit. I have other matters to attend to.
This guy...
Let him. We don't... Oh, you may hand over what we recovered from the Exalta base to the mayor. If we can find out the purpose of the device, we might finally get a lead on what the Exalt...
Got it, Shifu.
Awesome! But we still don't know where Belle's teacher is.
Thank you for helping us investigate, Fufo.
Yeah. Right now... Anyway, taking down the Exaltists was a big win. We'll keep looking for...
Belle, I had Fairy look up videos and record it. We tried to keep things light while talking to the others earlier, but... that photo... What if none of it was real? What if Teacher was never in Waifei Peninsula to begin with, and you were attacked on the way here? They created the miasma and hosted a ritual. But why?
Wise, we shouldn't jump to conclusions. Even if we have doubts about the photo, we still have to investigate the Exaltists and get to the bottom of what really happened back then. As long as we keep digging, we'll find out what they're really up to.
Yeah, you're right. As long as we stick together.
Lady Sarah, the ritual was interrupted. We've also heard...
How many times have I told... What you see with your own eyes isn't necessarily that all you need to do is remain... My lord, is everything on...
That memory, I already have it. The plan.
I can help ease your worries and resolve your troubles. Ward off misfortune and disaster.
This is the path I follow.
I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster. I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster.
This is the path I follow. Eradicate all evil. This is the path I follow.
Let's hurry! I want to be back by dinner!
Wadana!
This is the path I follow.
I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster. I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster.